Namaskar, friends. This is NJ, your host on this channel. So, friends, in this video, we will have our quick discussion via a presentation which I made for like transit of Rahu from the Arudha Lagna. So, just because, friends, like I recently uploaded this video on this like upcoming transit of Rahu in the Satabhisha. Now, obviously, for me, it is very important because it's my own moon nakshatra. I will be in the Rahu Antardasha very soon. And I also know some of the very good close friends of mine who also happen to be astrologers. They are also prominently in the influence of the Sadbhisha only. So because of which I'm very curious and looking at the participation which I'm getting in the comment section. Lot many people asked me in the last video which I made on Rahu's entry in the Sadbhisha that Nipun, could you talk about the fame in the social media? Could you talk about artistic creative opportunities or some speculative gain provision? So then I thought that if your main objective is only to look at the fame and the wealth potential, so studying it from the ascendant will give you half picture, studying it from the moon will give you remaining half picture, even like studying it from your active dasha and all can also give you picture. But from Arudha, see, fame is a thing which is very much dependent on the world's perception about you. It's not like about what I think about myself, because what I think about myself is my ascendant, my actual life, my actual personality. From moon, what I think about me. But you would know that there are like many people who have they put themselves on a very high pedestal, but when you ask in the outside world people's opinion about them, it happened to be in complete contradiction. So the true fame potential needs to be judged from the Arudha Lagan. This is what we will try to understand in this video. So okay friends, now let me just share the screen with you. Okay, so I'm sure the screen is visible. So, yeah, friends. So first we will just pray to the Lord Ganesha, who is the Hindu god of auspiciousness, good omens, and who presides over all the knowledge of mystic sciences known to humankind. So, Om Vakratun Mahakaya Suryakoti Samprabha Nirvignam Kurumadeva Sarvakareshu Sarvada. O Lord Ganesha, who has got a curved elephant trunk, who has got a huge belly, and who has got a brilliance of the billions of the suns, please remove all the obstacles from my path and enlighten me. Okay, friends. So, as you can see the title, so massive fame and the wealth potential in 2026 as seen from your Arudha Lagna. So, I will guide you through all the attributes of like how to calculate the Arudha Lagna, what is the importance of Rahu's transit to the Arudha Lagna, and some distinctive traits of the Satabhisha, which has got the fame potential. Because, see, friends, because within Aquarius, there is energy of three nakshatras like Purvabhadrapada, Dhanishta, and the Sadbisha. So whenever it comes down to looking at this zodiac sign and like diving deep into the Aquarius and seeing the elements and traces of the fame and the wealth, many people get biased with Dhanishta because the name in itself suggests most famous, wealthiest, and all. But the way it has been seen in the research, many billionaires, many successful artists have been found with the prominence of the Sadbisha. So Sadbisha represents the peak of the Rahu energy. So you cannot undermine Sadbisha, like you cannot just attach Sadbisha only with the healing. It also has got the fame potential, and that potential somehow surprisingly comes from more than the Rahu. It's the god, it's the Devata which is connected with it, which is Varun. So we will talk about all of that. So, okay, friends, now the very first slide is for all those people who are new to astrology. So, Arudha Lagan is not your real personality. It is how the world perceives you, your brand image, reputation, public identity, market value, which becomes very important for like for the business people who are in business and all, how your brand gets perceived, your brand equity, your brand image, its perception in the eyes of the people. So that is what Arudha Lagan is. So Arudha Lagan is not your real personality. It is like the mirror image. It is how the world perceives you, your brand image, reputation, public identity, market value. Now, think of it as your social mask, your public aura, the package people buy. Whereas normal Lagan or the ascendant is your true self, Arudha Lagan is your projected self. Example, like you may be humble, which is your real self, but you might appear authoritative, which is because of the Arudha. And fame always belongs to Arudha, not to you. This is the most important point here. Now, friends, why Rahu controls fame? So, see, Rahu is the power of visibility, not morality, to be honest. So, he doesn't care if you are good or bad, only that eyes are on you. See, that's what I always say. Like, see, there used to be the time when at very initial stage of my life, when I started studying about palmistry, I was doing a course at Bharati Vidya Bhavan. So, see, when we talk about the true fame and the glory, with proper credibility. So I still remember there used to be those times when, like, even in my palmistry school, um, the students who were like undergoing that course, they always used to talk about different experts in the field. Nipun, there's one palmist in this block. She lives in this block or he lives in this block, and he can even make your kundali, make your astrological chart just from the palm looking at the hand. So that used to be the glory, that used to be the fame, where you are known for your expertise and the knowledge. But now, just because we are living in the day and age of social media, we are living in the day and age of paid marketing and all the algorithms. These days, okay, let me give you a very simple example. So, what happened? Now it is still reducing a little bit, but I guess even this year and the last year, there was in a Hindi speaking like astrology community, there was one astrologer. He was going back to back in all the podcast. He was like, you open any social media tool, you will see his face. So now, just because whenever I used to talk to anyone, no one ever told me about that he has done some breakthrough prediction or breakthrough astrological work. But one thing everyone agreed, that we have seen his face. His face is everywhere. So that is what the domain of the Rahu. Okay, I do not know how much knowledge he has, because that's what I'm surprised, because no one ever talked me about that. We have taken a consultation from him, and or for example, he gave some very world mundane like predictions and all. Never ever. But everyone has seen him. So this is what the energy of Rahu is. So if Rahu's energy is internalized, it can give you OCD, it can make you obsessive. And if Rahu's energy is externalized, and especially if from your Arudha Lagna, Rahu is a strong planet. So whether you like it or not, but the world around you and the world is very hypnotized by your charm. They are very obsessed because of you or whatever you do. So that is the only reason, like all the celebrities and all. Now at this age, if you ask me that what Brad Pitt was wearing in that like award ceremony and all, it hardly matters to me. But they're like those teenagers and those fans who are obsessed with every single movement of their favorite celebrity. So this is what comes from the Rahu, that it can make the world hypnotized and obsessed with you. So I will repeat the slide. Rahu is the power of the visibility, not morality. He doesn't care if you are good or bad, only that eyes are on you. So the true attributes of Rahu, in combination and in relation with the fame, which is our today's subject. So it represents fame, viral attention, scandals, media growth, obsession of followers, all belong to Rahu. So Rahu amplifies whatever you show to the world. That is why Rahu has a direct relationship with Arudha Lagna. Now, Satabhisha Nakshatra. So, friends, Satabhisha Nakshatra, like Varuna and the network of eyes. So, Satabhisha is ruled by Varuna, deity of the god of cosmic surveillance and social judgment. So, see, there are like certain gods, Adityas and all, which have been explained that they have many eyes. They have many eyes. So, Varuna has been, see, first of all the herbs, all the wisdom, all the even the nectar of immortality, even the Amrit, everything came from the ocean. Varun has got a say and control over there. He's the god of the ocean. And second thing is that, like the way we say that, okay, in this country they do a lot of the surveillance, or wherever you go there is a camera, there is a like a CCTV camera which is looking at you. So Varun has been described like that, like in our like Shastras, in the Puranas, like the way Narad Rishi has been explained, that a Rishi, Narad Rishi, has been um, explained as the messenger of the gods. Like he used to carry information from Lord Vishnu to other gods, and he used to act like a transmission of the information. Same is the way if Narada is seen as the medium of communication or spread of information, Varun is seen as the eyes, which somehow in the modern day and age can be seen as the cosmic surveillance and social judgment. So publicity and information broadcasting, and something which goes viral. Like this could be negatively, this could be pandemic, this could be disease, or this could be your fame, your glory. Um, Satabhisha Nakshatra, connection with the Varuna and the network of eyes. So this Nakshatra governs. Now again, friends, just because this video is primarily connected with the wealth potential, with the fame potential. So I will not talk about the correlation or connection of Satabhisha with the medicine, with the physician. Because like the way I say, each nakshatra, each zodiac sign or a house in our chart can have multiple signification. In this video, we are mainly primarily focusing on the wealth and the fame potential. So this nakshatra governs the digital fame, algorithm power, mass audience, online recognition, reputation cleansing, social justice exposure. So Varuna can be seen as the eye that sees everyone, and Rahu is the energy that make everyone see you. So Varuna is the eye that sees everyone, and Rahu is the energy that makes everyone see you. So together in Sadbisha, they create explosive visibility. Your face is everywhere. Now, friends, 2026 Rahu plus Sadbisha plus Arudha connection. So during 2026, Rahu will activate Arudha Lagna for many people, which we will discuss in rest of the slides. Expand public recognition and media power. Increase online visibility. Reward people with unique rule-breaking styles. Destroy outdated identities and rebuild the new ones. Now comes the question: who will benefit the most? So people who will break the norms. See, again, it's the pure energy of Rahu, and Rahu is like an outlaw. So people who will break the norms, who will share the spiritual or healing knowledge. So for the healers, this could be a very good year. Individually, friends, like whenever we talk about the healing, we give attention to the Virgo, to the Pisces, to the Satabhisha. We know that Saturn is already there in the Pisces, Rahu is in the Satabhisha. So it's a very good time, especially for the healers and all. So again, friends, even I'm surprised. That's what we say. It's always about the divine timing. I'm living here in Vancouver from past so many years. It nothing like it never happened. Although I was looking for it. And now when like my Rahu Antardasha is about to begin, Rahu is like almost there at a time when I'm recording this video. It's already there, almost there in the Sadbisha Nakshatra. And now, even today, when I'm recording this video, afterwards, I need to go to attend a group meditation class. My 11th house, typical Sadbisha theme, group activity, doing social and spiritual activity. So, yeah, that means for healers and all, this could be a very good time. People who use digital platform, people who serve a unique niche, um, people who show raw authenticity, and people who build community or tribe energy. Now, how Rahun Sadbisha can give you fame? So, just because we have to discuss it through the Arudha Lagna. So, that means if Rahu is transiting your Arudha Lagna, so instant spotlight can come. So, Rahu is going to be transiting in the Aquarius, within Aquarius, in the core of it, in the Sadbisha. So, if your Arudha Lagna is Aquarius, so there will be sudden and instant spotlight which will come to you. If Rahu is expecting Arudha Lagna or Arudha Lagna Lord, so sudden viral fame can also come. So let's say, for example, your Arudha Lagan is Gemini. So the lord of that becomes the planet Mercury. So even if Rahu is like transiting a sign, like Rahu is in, so okay, let me give that example again. So if your Arudha Lagna, for example, is Leo. the lord of the Leo becomes the planet Sun. And if in your chart your Sun is in the Aquarius, so then also we can say that Rahu is in a way either making a connection with your Arudha Lagan or with the Arudha Lagan Lord, then also it is going to be equally applicable. So Rahu transiting 10th from the Arudha Lagna, public authority recognition. If Rahu transiting 11th house from the Arudha Lagna, so huge audience, networking gains. So the simple rule is when Rahu touches the Arudha or its network houses, 10th and 11th from the Arudha Lagna, your public brand explodes. Now the key spiritual lesson of 2026, fame. So fame will not come through polished image but through revealed truth. Varuna's teachings are like the public wants authenticity, not the mask. Shadows unapologetically shown become power. So see, when I say shadow, shadow means like the way you would have seen that just because when people, even the celebrities, they come out public with the phases of their depression, with the phases of their bankruptcy. So it's like their fans don't lose them, rather they gain more support from their fans. So this is what this energy is about: purity, authenticity, and even unapologetically showing the shadows and your demons which you have battled with. This is what will become your true power. So vulnerability becomes the branding for this. Now, whether you do that with the purity of your heart or whether you do that with a media marketing campaign in your mind, that's up to you. But this is how this energy will work. So, Arudha Lagna must evolve truthfully. Fake Arudha collapses this year. Now, friends, the summary is about Arudha Lagna. That means your reputation avatar. Rahu means the amplifier of attention. So that is the only reason we say that people who are strongly being ruled by the Rahu, much better if they are in the social world and all, because in the social media and all, because then their energy do not get internalized and bother them with obsession. So, if they will have a purpose, and especially if it is connected with the public domain, um, with a strong Rahu in the chart, becoming famous, wealthy becomes very easy. So, because all the eyes and attention is onto you. So, Rahu is the amplifier of attention. Satabhisha, cosmic eye, and also the digital tribe. We have discussed about that. And Varuna is the judge of the public truth and the karma. So now for all those people, before we will dive into understanding the results based on your Arudha Lagna. So how to calculate the Arudha Lagna, friends? It's very simple. Now again, friends, I just want to make it very clear over here. There might be many exception, and I'm sure with whomsoever teacher you would have studied, they might have taught you something different. So let's not argue, let's not debate, let's not put into the nitty gritty of it, because I'm sure lot many people will comment in a different way. Like for example, when we talk about the Gemini Karaka, some people say Rahu Ketu as the Karaka, some people don't take. If you ask me personally, I'd never take it. Rahu is the demon. How can a demon or a Chandal can give you moksha? How can it be Atma Karaka? That's a basic logic. Rahu does not have a physical body. So I don't take its aspect. So that's my personal finding, what I have learned and what I practice in my day-to-day readings and consultation. So again, but if you have read something or you practice something else, so let's not get into debate or argument. It's intuitive science. So whatever works for you, that's the best mantra for you. So Arudha Lagna, how to calculate the Arudha Lagna? So Arudha Lagna is the perception of your first house self based on the first lord. So steps to calculate it: find your Lagna ascendant and identify its lord. So example, Aries is being ruled by the Mars, Taurus is being ruled by the Venus, Gemini is being ruled by the Mercury. So you got to know that your ascendant and which planet rules your ascendant. Step 2 is see where that lord is placed. Now step 3 is count same number of houses forward from that placement. So for example, if you're a Aries Lagna, so and your ascendant lord Mars is in the 8th house in the Scorpio, so that means your ascendant lord has gone 8 places ahead of it. Now you have to go 8 places more from there. So Aries Lagna, ascendant lord Mars in the 8th house. Now from the 8th house, go 8 places more ahead and then you will reach the 3rd house. So for a Aries Lagna with ascendant lord in the 8th house in the Scorpio, for this person, Arudha Lagan will become the Gemini in the 3rd house. Now, friends, and some of the exception is if Arudha lands in the first house or the seventh house, then you have to take the 10th house instead. That will become your Arudha Lagna. Okay, friends, now let's start our discussion based on, see, now in the rest of the slides, the way I have explained it, that, for example, the example which I gave it to you, in this example, for a Aries rising with ascendant Lord in the 8th house in the Scorpio, the Arudha Lagan will become Gemini for this person. So now you just have to watch the section of your Arudha Lagan or Arudha Lagan Rashi. Don't get confused. Don't just watch it for your real ascendant or your moon sign. You don't have to, let me make it again clear, all the three steps, mantras and the warning, whatever has been explained, it has not been explained based on your actual ascendant or your moon sign. It has been explained as per your Arudha Lagan or Arudha Rashi. I hope that's clear. Let's move forward. So, let's say, for example, if you are Aries Arudha Rashi. So, Arudha based predictions, Rahu in Saturn 2025-2026. So, Rahu here interacts with the Varuna, public surveillance, digital fame, and Arudha Lagna is your brand image. So, if your Arudha Lagan turns out to be Aries, then the fame opportunity for you is going to be in the partnership based fame. A high chance of getting the fame opportunity through collabs, through co-hosting or making some brand deals. Now, the warning which you have to be like aware of is conflicts may also go viral. So now again, based on your intent, you actually want to get into those conflicts and you want to capitalize on it for more followers, for gaining more attention. That is something which I will leave it up to you, what category, what genre you are catering to. So yes, so this is a slight warning sign. And when we talk about the use, so how you can use this Arudha of yours when Rahu is going to be transiting in the Aquarius from your Arudha Lagna in the 11th house in the Satabhisha. So this might be utilized and used as that you will get a chance to work with influential people. Now again, it will only happen if you are utilizing the first point, that you are already reaching out, you are making those collaboration and brand deals. Through those deals, you never know, you might get a chance to actually meet someone who's very influential, very rich, or like a celebrity. So all of that is possible. Now friends, if your Arudha Lagan or Arudha sign turns out to be the Taurus, so that means the fame opportunity for you next year is going to be like in the lifestyle segment. This could be luxury, spiritual, beauty, healing, aesthetics. So this is the genre, this is the domain. And if you're already like you're working as a yoga teacher, meditation teacher, or a life coach, so I would say that giving attention to the lifestyle, blending your offering with in a taste and aesthetics of the lifestyle and all, embellishing it with the lifestyle and all will actually prove out to be good for you. And the warning for you is there might be slight concerns of ego related public backlash. Like, you did something, you jolted someone's ego, you raised a matter, a point which actually jolted the collective people's ego, and suddenly there's a backlash coming. But again, the way I mentioned this thing with Varuna, authenticity, being of your true self matters the most. So if you are doing something, you truly believe in it, and it is serving some purpose and meaning and purpose, then even this backlash ultimately, eventually, will come in your aid, will work in your favor only. What you can use is that teach what you practice daily. This will become very important for you. If your Arudha Lagan or Rashi is Gemini, so that means the fame opportunity for you is going to be the shock marketing, like those shocking kind of, thumbnail, titles, and talking about those topics, which suddenly intrigues the audience. So, shock marketing, blunt truth, spiritual controversy, in a way, might work in your favor. The warning signs for you, don't attack personally. Like, the more you will make it universal, the better it is going to be for you. And what you can use is like the courageous communication is very important for you. Like, see, this is what we talk about Rahu is like audacious, Rahu is like very courageous, and Rahu being in the Sadbisha somehow blends the energy like that. Um, Now, friends, if your Arudha Lagan or the Rashi turns out to be Cancer, so that means the fame opportunity for you is going to be emotional healing, divination, intuitive mentoring, like especially like people who work as a healer, therapist, life coach, very good for those people. The warning for you, emotional oversharing can be misused. So just don't open yourself in front of people where you think you can be taken advantage of. And how you can utilize it, how you can use it. So protect your private life consciously. That's all what can be said for the Cancer. Now, friends, for the Leo. So, if your Arudha Lagan or Rashi is Leo, so that means the fame opportunity for you is in the domain of the public speaking, political commentary, and dharma awakening. Warning for you, like just don't get affected if your pride can be jolted. So just be very mindful over there, and how you can use this transit of Rahu in the like in the Satabhisha. So let others praise you, don't self market yourself aggressively. Now, friends, if your Arudha turns out to be Virgo, your calculation, you did the calculation, and your Arudha Lagan or the Rashi turns out to be Virgo. So the fame opportunity for you is in the details, in the nitty gritty, in the techniques, knowledge system, data backed spirituality. So, like the way we say that, even if you're like offering some spiritual services, your website, the app you have, how organized it is, whenever you're like giving any discourse, how strong it is backed up with the data. So all of that becomes very important. The warning for you, the over analysis might kill the delivery. So yeah, just you need to know the fine balance. How you can use it, offer the practical solution. Don't crave for the perfection, just a practical workable solution will actually work best for you. Now, friends, if you're like the Arudha, Lagan, or Rashi for you is the Libra. You did a calculation, it turns out to be Libra. So that means the fame opportunity for you is partnership healers. So partnering will work for you. Therapist, karmic relationship consultants. Like if you are in any of these domain. So see, friends, like because if your Arudha, like Rashi is Libra, so that means the energy of the Rahu is there in the fifth house. So fifth house is our mind, our intelligence. So I would say, and we also talk about the poor punya as well. So that we say that whatever and wheresoever you have applied your brain and how it has resulted in your image. So for example, if my thoughts are always of to give back to the society, to do something good for the society, that is how my image and my perception will be built. So that is what I'm saying, that Rahu in the fifth house. So strong possibility of fame and like, if you are connected with the creative field and all, you are working as a consultant and all, you're working as a therapist and all. So good opportunity for you. The signs and areas to be like very cautious about or around is your personal relationship may be exposed. So regarding that, you have to be careful and just keep your personal life completely offline. Yeah, that's what can be said. Especially if you're like trying very hard to get that fame potential and all. So yeah, keep your personal life completely offline. Otherwise, it might be exposed, manipulated, slight vulnerability of that. For the Scorpio, so if your Arudha Lagan or the Rashi turns out to be Scorpio, so that means the fame opportunity for you is going to be in the shadow work, tantra, occult exposure, psychological truth. So fact based, serving some deeper, penetrative psychological truths, philosophies of the life will serve you best. Warning, so dark teachings can be misinterpreted. Just be very cautious, be very careful. I couldn't tell you. Uh, there was this. There was this lady, she was back to back calling me, and then I will not respond to phone unknowingly like this when I know that it's about something about astrology, which can be inquired through email, through WhatsApp, through messages. So later on, because I saw some erraticness in her approach, and later on when she put up a message, hey, why you're not answering the phone, I want to learn the black magic from you. I was like, where did you get this idea that I know black magic or I teach black magic? So that is what I'm trying to say. So and the use for you is friends, like drop mystery, teach very clearly and responsibly. Now, if your Arudha, Lagan, or Rashi is Sagittarius, so friends, that means the fame opportunity for you is going to be in the teaching dharma, international spiritual influence. Like, just don't be very rigid, dogmatic. The more cosmopolitan mindset you will keep, the more open minded you will be, the better this is going to be turning out for you. The basic warning is that preaching without living it. So, like, set yourself as an example. That will become very important. And just share some real practices, not just the theory, the applied sciences and all. If your Arudha Rashi or Lagan turns out to be Capricorn. So, friends, that means ancestral karma, fame opportunity is going to be there for you. Some past life regression, past life, talking about that, very deep, mysterious, psychic stuff, if you are connected with astrology and the occult, or some big scope in research. So, a very big scope for you in the domain of the research. Areas you have to be careful, like just when you are eyeing for that fame and you just trying hard to be recognized, to build your brand. So areas where you have to be careful is old karmic enemies might return to test you publicly. And the word of advice for you, or how you can make it best work for you, respond slowly and never react very fast. And friends, if your Arudha Rashi or Lagan turns out to be Aquarius, so that means the fame opportunity for you is going to be in the prophecies, in the future trends, cosmic healing, and digital revolution. The area of warning and like caution and care for you is audience may treat you like an outsider first, but you have to be persistent. And how you can use it best. So, lead as a system disruptor, not a follower. Yes, it is happening right over there in your like. Uh, I said this thing that when Rahu transiting over the Arudha Rashi or the Arudha Lagna, it is one of the best time for fame and recognition, which is getting applicable for you guys. And lastly, friends, if your Arudha, Rashi, or Lagan turns out to be Pisces, so the fame opportunity for you is going to be in the spiritual storytelling, devotion, emotional mysticism. Area of warning or concern and care for you is about the guru illusion, false followers or manipulators around you, and how you can make it best work for you. Remain a student first and teacher second. And now, friends, lastly, generalized remedy for everyone. So, remedies to boost digital fame during Rahu in the Satabhisha. So, offer water to the Varuna. Daily morning or evening, pour water to the ground while saying Om Varunaya Namah. Blue light, like blue color, is connected with Varuna, with the Sadbisha. It is the color of the water, ocean, color of the sky. Rahu is limitless, infinity. So color of Sadbisha plus Varuna. So boost algorithm attraction. So Rahu energy likes digital blue spectrum. Uh, Collaborate with the outsiders. So Rahul loves unorthodox tribes, grow by connecting with foreign audience, niche creator, unconventional platform. Use lapis loosely or blue agate. So those crystals can be used. Enhance Sadbisha's clarity. And just also stop public jealousy and the evil eye. We know the benefits of the lapis lazuli. Post the raw truth about healing, and raw truth and healing, even if it is not perfect, it hardly matters, as long as it is there's a integrity, honesty, and truthfulness to it. That's what matters. And if it heals someone, that's what matters. So Rahu rewards authenticity plus vulnerability, not the polished spirituality. And lastly, friends, if you have got benefited any ways through this discussion, and if you want to make some donation which supports me in my research, so this is the email ID. Many times people put a email to me and they ask about, hey, I want to make some small humble donation and all, so what is the ID and all. I don't reply because then it sounds like very transactional. So in general, this is what the ID, if you feel like. And if you want to book your readings for 2026, this is the link, and which you will also find in the description of this video. And when you like the video, you share, you subscribe, so that also shows your appreciation towards my work. So yes, friends, this is something which I wanted to say. Once again, friends, thanks a lot for watching this video, and for further more updates and notification, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. धन्यवाद.